Yesterday, oil fell below $93 per barrel but then settled slightly above 94. And this can be partly attributed to statements that Germany has filled its gas storage facilities. However, they raise doubts. The main reason for a steep drop in oil prices is a strong rally in the US dollar. There is an inversal correlation between oil and the dollar, which is usually apparent amid sharp swings. And this is exactly what happened yesterday. Given that the greenback has somewhat stabilized, there is a certain lull in the oil market. However, the quotes are currently in an oversold territory, which means that a rebound is inevitable. Moreover, considering that this autumn Europe is likely to face a deeper energy crisis than last year, demand for oil and gas may well surge. Thus, it's the very prospect that will gradually push oil prices up. In the meantime, Brent crude oil futures have once again eased the pace of their downward movement around the support level of $93. As a result, the volume of short positions decreased and the quote started to move sideways. To resume a downtrend, the price needs to fix below the control level of $93, at least on the forward chart. And thus sellers will have a chance of dragging the price down towards the area of 90 and 85. An alternative scenario which corresponds to fundamental analysis suggests a rebound from the support level, and in this case Brent crude may rise above the $100 mark. The dollar's steep gains also affected gold, which again fell below $1,780. However, it's too early to say that gold has finally broken out on the range limited by the levels of 1,780 and 1,800. The yellow metal is currently trading just below the lower boundary of the range, and thus range-bound trading is likely to resume in the near future. If the price fixes below the 1,770 mark, gold will extend losses, heading for the level of 1,750. An alternative scenario will be relevant only if the price returns above 1,790. However, the metal will hardly see any major changes before the next meeting of the Federal Open Market Committee. Likewise, the Russian currency lost value amid a stronger dollar across the board. However, its decline was slight, and thus noting has barely changed. And this means that within the next few days, the dollar may well return to the level of 60.50 rubles and then make another attempt to fall below 60 rubles per dollar. In the meantime, it's too early to talk about a trend change. If the price consolidates above 61.50, it will most likely head towards the area of 62.50 and 65. In a case the price fixes below 58.50, the dollar-ruble pair will gain stronger downside momentum. And that's all for now. We continue to learn developments on financial markets. Subscribe to our channel and follow news with us. See you soon.